So you got a Scribe apart and you need to change the diameter, but you already have a piece with a center that's machined out of it. How on earth are you going to do that? Welcome back to Workshop Wasteland Tricks or Treats Day 21, coming at you with a really simple but pretty genius trick. So in this engine build series that I have going on, I machined this piece, which has two different diameters on the outside. So out here where the governor weights connect, and over here or down here where the top and bottom of this part is in the picture is two different diameters. So the larger diameter is 1.25 inches and the smaller diameter is 15/16. This is what that piece looks like when it's all finished up. Like I said, it's larger out here than it is here. But I finished this with my belt sander because I wasn't going to mess around with the rotary table. This is almost purely a cosmetic piece. So how are you going to scribe the lines around this smaller diameter whenever you have something like this with a large center in it already? So obviously my Scribe, right, can just float around inside of there. There's nothing to put my Scribe onto. In this case, a winged divider or compass. I don't know what this is called. You get the idea though. This is a Scribe. So I have a pretty clever trick. I use this all the time. I have a whole drawer full of mandrels that I've made up and use them whenever I need them, or if not, I machine them like I did in this video. So check this out. It's a pretty clever trick. Not a lot to it, but it may be something you haven't thought about. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I scribe everything that I make, kind of make it idiot proof for me. So let's see what I got. So it's as simple as this is the piece that we need to scribe. Once again, my compass has nothing to locate the center on. But literally, take a chunk of aluminum or even plastic or whatever you might have, machine you a little mandrel that can go in there, hit it with a center punch to create a little dimple, and as you can see, I now have a center to use to scribe. There's my two scribe lines. In this case, when I was making this part, that's exactly what I did. I scribed it on the back side, used my belt sander and sanded up to the lines, which is precisely what I could do here. Use my belt sander, sand up to those lines, and I would have nice uniform diameters on either side. And it worked out really well. This is basically a piece of scrap aluminum. There's not a whole lot left in this. And throw this in a drawer. Have it if you ever need it again. Obviously, check your drawer of scraps before you waste something that's otherwise usable to ensure that you don't already have one turned that will fit, or even if it's super close, you can make it work and it'll be good enough. So it doesn't have to be a very tight, super tight fit on here. But very basic trick, works very well. Again, not a whole lot to it, but it gives your compass a center point, or gives your scribe a center point to align on, and you can scribe all the way around your circle or whatever you needed to do. So thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful. We'll see you in the next video.